Hey guys, yesterday afternoon I finally got into the beta and I started leveling immediately. Now I'm only level 72, so this isn't a long leveling guide or anything like that. Those are to come later. This is just a quick video because I wanted to share my process and how it's been going with my little experiments with leveling. So yeah, here you go. So there's a few ways to level, and I intend to level many characters and warlocks on the beta. The first one I needed to see was what was all the fuss was about with this soloing Utgarde keep. I'm seeing mages do it, feral druids, shadow priests, and even prot warriors all solo much of Utgarde keep. Surely warlocks can, right? Well, of course we can. With relative ease, of course. However, we can't do it as the way the mages do with all their slows and their endless kiting. We actually have to kill them one by one. Well, group by group, whatever. Which I was able to do with relative ease as Destro, as you see from the footage behind me. I tested both AF and Destro, and while AF could do this, not nearly as simple, but also about 2 or 3 times slower than when I was Destro. Now this can attribute to my gear and a long list of things, so I'll be doing some intensive testing here on a new tune, on a fresh tune, one of the boosted characters. Not only me, but Alpha and some of the other big brains in the Warlock Discord will make sure that we have the best information for all of you guys soon. Stay tuned in the Warlock Discord for any immediate updates though. But for my limited testing yesterday, it was quick and smooth runs equating to roughly 550,000 XP per hour. This is good and very viable if you're trying to avoid the outside world and also not wanting to trust 4 other people to dungeon cleave. Mages are getting close to 1 million XP per hour, and prot warriors are even getting around 750,000 XP per hour. So we're not getting as much as them. However, there's definitely some wiggle room to milk some more experience out of it. And I was only doing 10-minute runs, and there's much more I can do there. Just give me a little bit to figure it all out better, easier, okay? I'll report back to you ASAP. As for the gold income on the runs, I actually didn't loot anything. But when I do my actual testing, I promise to do so. Next up, I stopped my testing and I just wanted to quest in the open world as Affliction, since it's unstoppable and quite literally the best open world farming and questing spec in the game, in my opinion, of course. It's hard to get a good XP per hour from questing since there's no add-ons or leveling guides or whatever. So I was just going off my memory or a super old ass guide from 2009 called Ding 80. Shout out to SkyJ for showing me this guide. He made a quick video about it and I'll link it right above. Anyways, we just hit the quest hard and just was doing them all, starting with Howling Ford, then Borean Tundra. By the time I was done with that, I was level 72. I haven't died or even came close to it. And I've also been leveling with complete ease. Please take note that the beta is still pretty dead. The only time I really ever saw someone in the open world was when someone from chat would see me in-game, or the occasional group leveling in front of the summoning stones of Utgarde. Today on stream, as soon as I post this, I'll continue questing largely as it's super fun to me. Plus, like I said, Affliction is so broken, you have to see it to believe it. Now, they changed the way that we tag mobs as well. So now you get a mob tag as soon as your dot is applied to the target like the debuff is, right? Rather than when it does damage like in Classic and TBC. Many times in Classic or TBC, you'll sit there and put like a corruption on a mob, and then a hunter will shoot it first, or a fucking mage will do whatever they do it first, right? And they steal your tag. It's no longer like that. As long as you get a corruption or agony or whatever on the mob, it's yours. It's pretty cool. It's also worth noting as well that during these 2 levels, I was literally pulling everything I could in the questing area. No joke. I was not drinking. I have not sat down and drank one single time. I have used like 1 bandage. Like I'm not doing, it's just literally nonstop moving. It's crazy. Lastly, before I went to bed at 6 a.m., after a 22-hour stream, I wanted to try a mob grinding scenario. So we went to Dragonblight to the cave where there's pretty much a non-stop spawn for the Shadowmourne quest, and I tried to die. That's right. I literally tried to die. I put a corruption and an agony on every single mob that I could for 30 to 45 minutes straight with the intention to, of course, let my corruption heal me, thanks to the Siphon Life rework. This is why we're alive so often. But I also wanted to see if there was a point where I could die, and there wasn't. I didn't even come close, bro. Not for like 30 minutes or whatever of straight in the same combat, non-stop pulling. It was pretty insane, and even better than it was on private servers. Well, guys, that's it. Just wanted to give you an update on the life of leveling thus far as a Warlock and Lich King. I'm going to continue leveling right now. Come hang out. There's much more testing to do, and I'll be live on stream as soon as I post this and get some McDonald's in my system. Don't judge me. I love McDonald's. I'm getting gaming long sessions over at twitch.tv/Crix vibes with a Z at the end of it because I'm edgy as fuck. I don't care. I'm super gaming right now, boys. I am in a good mood. I'm about to hit this super hard. Please come hang out, come meet some new friends, and learn about whatever, and just ask whatever, guys. Remember, I'm playing all the casters too, so just get ready to prep with me, okay? Also, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not, because there's a shit ton of caster content coming. And please comment if you have any questions whatsoever or something you want me to test, and make sure that you are in the Warlock Discord. It'll be linked in the description below to your one-stop shop for everything Warlock related. Peace.